you also have a prominent role at the Linux Foundation. And tell us a little bit about your role at the Linux Foundation and what you're doing there.
So it was, I think, 2016 or 17 that the LF was looking to build community representatives on the board. You know, a lot of the seats on the board typically are member companies, right, who are becoming members of the LF at a certain level. But Jim and, the board wanted to invite community members to the board as well. So they made about 3 or 4 seats available for community members. And so I was asked to join and to be a community member. So I do not represent Amazon on the board. I represent the community, open source community, and myself. And I speak from a community perspective. And so, I joined the board in 2017, and then I was elected chair of the board in 2019. So I've been working as chair of the board. The LF is so well funded, staffed, and run that the board is not someone who has to pinch hit and do a lot of work. I've sat on nonprofit boards where I have to do a lot of work because there's hardly any staff, right? So everybody is volunteering and doing work. I suspect certain foundations are like that because volunteers are, board members and volunteers are doing a lot of the work. I am there to make sure that the voice of the community is heard, the voice of diversity is heard on the board, to make sure that, I consider myself as being kind of a conscience and making sure that we are heading in the right direction, asking tough questions, looking around corners, those kinds of things. But we have such a fantastic board. The other folks who sit on the board for community are Erica Brescia, whom you know, and also Eileen. I forget Eileen's last name. I feel embarrassed. But Eileen...
Put it in the show notes.
Yeah. We can put it in the show notes. So we have some really good board members, and Stormy Peters just recently was elected to the board from GitHub, and I'm very excited to be part of the board. It really attend board meetings, provide guidance on direction. I do a lot of evangelization work also for the LF, which I enjoy doing. So these are all part of what I do there.